For 2021, the Chrysler 300 returns for its 17th model year since being released as a 2005 model. As I do every year for as many Mopar cars as possible, this video is going to be a full buying guide, or you can call it a lineup overview for the 2021 Chrysler 300. This is going to include pretty much every single option for each model in the lineup, such as colors and features, along with the prices and photos. Hopefully this helps you decide on a model, or maybe you'll just find it interesting to see what's offered. And on another note, this is for all American cars only, with US prices and options. Before we do start, I want to talk a bit about the 300. If you've been following the channel for a while, I've talked a lot about this car possibly being discontinued soon, but still it does live on. Unfortunately though, there haven't been many meaningful updates to this car in about 5 to 6 years, and that leads to declining sales year after year. So what was once a flagship vehicle that sold over 140,000 units a year has now fell off to a fraction of that, dropping by 37.3% in 2019 to under 30,000, and then dropping again by 43% to just over 16,000 sales in 2020. And the large car market also shrinks every year as well. The days of the 300 are definitely numbered, and it might only be around until the next generation of the Charger and Challenger are released in 2023 before it finally gets cancelled. So the 300 future does look pretty bleak, but it's still here for the time being. Also, another important note, while the US and Canada does not get the 300 SRT models, they still are available in other places overseas, like Australia and the Middle East. So check the top right corner for a video on that if you're interested in learning more. Anyways, let's get back to this buying guide. So this year the lineup loses 2 trim levels from 2020 with 4 total models. There's a Touring, Touring L, and then the S gets split with a V6 or a V8 option. So gone are the Limited and C models. On all the models except for the top model 300S V8, there is the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6, the same one since 2011. This engine has 292 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, and gets upgraded on the S model to 300 horsepower and 264 pound-feet of torque. There's only one transmission, the 8-speed automatic. Rear-wheel drive is standard on every model, but you can bump up to all-wheel drive for $2,750. The only exceptions are on the S models, where you can't get all-wheel drive. Miles per gallon is 19 city and 30 highway for rear-wheel drive, and 18 city and 27 highway MPG for all-wheel drive on the V6s, and 16 city 25 highway on the V8. So the first model is a Touring with a base price of $31,045, which is up around $1,400 from 2020. Some standard features include the Uconnect 4C with 8.4-inch touchscreen and a 6-month Sirius XM trial, a park view rear backup camera, cloth bucket seats, and bifunctional halogen projector lights. The Touring has 4 packages offered. Driver Convenience Group costs $995 and adds bigger 18-inch wheels, 4-wheel independent suspension, LED fog lights, a remote start, and a garage door opener. The Sport Appearance package is $1,500 and adds a lot of blacked out trim pieces like a black grille surround, black LED taillights, black Chrysler badging, and 20-inch black noise wheels. If you prefer chrome, there's also a Chrome Appearance package for $1,500 that gives you 20-inch aluminum wheels, chrome mirrors, badging, and grille. The Interior Appearance Group by Mopar also returns for every model here, adding some door sills, carpets, and bright pedals for a whopping $475. There are 4 wheel options on the Touring rear-wheel drive. 17 by 7 inch comes standard. The other 3 you can get only if you choose the packages I mentioned, including 18 by 7 inch polished aluminum, 20 by 8 inch polished aluminum, and 20 by 8 inch black noise. The all-wheel drive models just have 2 wheels in the 19 by 7.5 inch size, polished aluminum, and black noise. On the inside you can get either black or linen colored cloth bucket seats, and the only other paid option I found that you can add to the base Touring are locking lug nuts for $75. The second model is the Touring L for a base price of around $34,000, which is a small increase of $930 from 2020. Features here include heated 8-way power leather trim seats with 4-way power lumbar adjustment, 18-inch wheels, keyless enter and go, and more safety features like front and rear park assist, blind spot monitoring system, and rear cross path detection. Unlike the last year's packages, they've all been renamed and have different features. Comfort Group is $2,295 and adds tons of cool stuff like adaptive HID headlights, heated second row seats and steering wheel, illuminated rear cup holders, interior LED lights, and leather bucket seats with perforated inserts. The Safety Tech Plus group is there to add more safety features like adaptive cruise control with stop, advanced brake assist, forward collision warning, and more for $2,395. And finally, the popular equipment group is the most expensive, adding a dual-pane panoramic sunroof, 9 premium Alpine speakers, and GPS navigation. And the other 3 packages are stuff that we've already covered. The standard wheels here are 18 by 7.5 inch aluminum, or there's also the 20 by 8 inch rims for the other packages. Now we move to the top of the lineup where you can find the S models. Again, they're split into 2 trim levels this year, a V6 and a V8, so we'll cover them individually. Again, this is a pretty big change, as last year the S was in the middle of the lineup, but now it's the top following the removal of the Limited and C models. The 300S V6 costs $37,995, a $1,300 upcharge from 2020. It still has the Pentastar V6, but it's a bit more powerful, with 300 horsepower and 264 pound-feet of torque, a bump of 8 and 4 for those figures. And all-wheel drive is not available for either of the S models, even the V6. Standard features on the SV6 include a performance-tuned suspension and sport mode with paddle shifters. For the most part, the packages are changed around again, and instead of 7 from 2020, there are now 5. The S model appearance package is $17.95 and adds a really nice body color performance front fascia extension, lower grille closeout panels, and a body colored spoiler. This look is as close as you can get to the 300 SRT from 2012 to 2014. Apart from that, we've covered the rest, including the Comfort Group, Popular Equipment Group, Safety Tech Plus Group, and Interior Appearance Group. Gone are the Dark Bronze Alloy Package, Alpine Audio Group, Premium Group 1 and 2, and the Red S Appearance Package, which had black badging and wheels and the red Chrysler winged logo. That package ended around September 2020. Down from 2 wheel options in 2020, there's only one choice left on the 2021 models, again the 20 by 8 inch black noise wheels. Inside, the leather trim seats can be had in black, smoke, or the amazing radar red, and you can upgrade to ventilated seats as part of the Comfort Group. Some of the other add-ons here include a dual-pane panoramic sunroof for $19.95, navigation for $9.95, and $95 red seat inserts. All that leaves us with is the 300S V8 coming in at $41,995, which is the same price as last year's very luxurious C model. Here, the 5.7 liter Hemi V8 comes standard, with 363 horsepower and 394 pound-feet of torque, along with the same 8-speed automatic transmission as the rest of the lineup. I'll show the performance numbers of both of the engines on screen. While the V6 is very capable, it's still about a second slower than the V8 in both 0 to 60 and quarter-mile times. A few additions to this model over the V6 version would be that the S model appearance package comes standard, giving it that SRT look with the fascia, sills, and spoiler. There's a 9-speaker Alpine audio system with subwoofer standard, as well as navigation. There's almost nothing else new to add to this model, with no new packages or paid add-ons that we haven't already looked at. I will say that this model is far less luxurious than the equally priced C last year, which also had the Hemi V8, along with deep quilted, perforated, and ventilated Nappa leather seats, real natural pour mocha wood trim, heated and cooled cup holders, and more, all standard. So that's all the models. Now we can look at the colors. All 9 paint options remain the same as 2020, with nothing added or removed. That includes gloss black, amethyst, granite crystal, silver mist, ocean blue, frostbite, velvet red, canyon sunset, and bright white. And for some reason, the S models aren't available in ocean blue, amethyst, or frostbite. Now, just before we end off the video, I'll post a summary of all the changes for 2021. There's nothing major, and it seems like the 300 is slowly being phased out year by year, as we talked about. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed checking out all that the 2021 Chrysler 300 has to offer, and make sure to stay tuned for more buying guides across the Dodge and Chrysler lineup. If there's anything specific you want to see, let me know down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe for all your Mopar content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.